Alright guys, this is a five-way free-for-all. Let me see. Yeah, it is. This is a five-way free-for-all on Monument Valley. Not a very popular map by any means, but I mean it's alright. I do think that's a little bit that all these hills are a little bit excessive. They're kind of annoying because whenever you're trying to scout early game and you click in a black area, sometimes your dog won't go there because it's a hill and it can't go on top of the hill. So I was experiencing a little bit of that here. But aside from all that, I mean, it's an alright map. There is tech, everyone has their own designated oil derrick. So that's that. And I was in the middle here. And I was really lucky that I didn't have a player on each side of me, on either side of me. If that was the case, then I'm pretty sure I would have lost way earlier. I would have two fronts to fight. But yeah, so I'll get 2 free oils right there. So good, off to a good start. Crits are off and super weapons are off as well. So it's a game with not very many options checked off. I believe only short game is on and MCV repacks. So yeah, this map, I am pretty familiar with this map, but online, I'm not really sure how people play online. How much people utilize those hills. For Soviets, siege choppers would be amazing. For allies, I don't know. I guess putting pair drops. It's pretty much the only thing I can think of. But there's red in the upper left corner. Here I'm doing a little bit of a rush here against green. I could tell he was a little bit new by the fact that he got several battle bunkers. So I was like, okay, green, I really don't feel like I don't have to worry about him that much. So I think I'm gonna go after him.
Select target.
Now I'm just doing a little bit of scouting here, trying to know where all of my opponents are at. Blue's over there, already taking pressure from some guy in the middle between them.
Ready to soar. I'll take the high road. Ready.
So green is going pro economy. He already has 4 miners, which is quite a bit. So at this point, I kind of knew when I saw all those 4 miners, I knew that he didn't have any tanks at all. And I was right. I already have like 4 or 5 Grizzlies and 2 Guardian GIIVs. So, I mean, I'm gonna end this guy's day pretty quickly. Red, on the other hand, already has quite a bit of Rhino tanks to the point where he could, destroy me on a head-on battle. But I really wasn't too worried about that since there was a guy between him and blue. But now I'm just getting green's miners, hurting his economy. And he's just teching up fast. He's teching up really fast because he already has a battle lab and he doesn't even have a single Rhino tank. And that's like mainline tank. Here he tries to pack up, but I deny that. Now both of his miners are shooting at me and I lose both of my IFVs. Not sure how, but I just did. And then he gets his one and only Rhino tank and loses it. And he has no MCV and no miners, so pretty quick ending for this guy. Now I'm gonna destroy the rest of his crap. And like he has bunkers everywhere, so I was just really like, really kind of surprised why he would get so many. And all I had to do was just go around them.
Yes, sir. Outstanding.
The red here already getting quite a bit of tanks, and at this point when I saw that I was like, oh dang, he's going after me.
Yes, sir.
So you'll get my oil derrick there, sadly, but I still have another one. I get my first battle fortress, and I only have like a handful of grizzlies, so I was pretty skeptical about confronting him about this firefight. But surprisingly, he loses everything. And that miner there definitely saved a lot of shots from being absorbed by my battle fortress. So
Training. Unit ready.
good job for that miner.
Battle fortress on the alert.
Building.
Red already getting a lot of
Unit
tanks,
ready.
so he was
Select
producing a lot of
target.
tanks pretty fast. And at this
Unit
point, I was like,
ready.
okay,
Unit
this is
ready.
going to be a battle between me and him. While purple and blue were occupied,
Nobody
Unit
here
and red was already expanding.
Unit promoted.
And I was insufficient funds, so I was like, man, I really wish I would have done that earlier. But I still have I still have those gems and ore.
Ah, very good.
But I definitely should have gone.
Construction complete.
I should have put that miner back to work, the one that was taking hits right next to my battle fortress. And unfortunately, I don't see it.
Select
And I
target.
think for the rest of the game,
Unit lost.
my miner just sits there,
On hold.
doesn't do anything.
Cancelled. Select target.
So red here, making himself at home.
Lovely. Ready to roll.
Take it in close.
Outstanding.
And I was feeling a little bit rushed
On hold.
whenever I saw him expand,
Ah, very
because I knew he's only gonna keep on producing more and more in tanks.
Unit reporting. Sanctuary. Fuel tanks are
And he started bringing out his desolator so they could easily counter my paradrops.
Got a steady
But on the hill,
Unit ready.
you guys will see later on that I'll start putting my paradrops on the hill,
up and over.
so that he won't be able to get him, or when he does,
Securing position.
it will be harder for him to get it with his desolator.
Weapon ready. Ready to roll.
And green here,
Bound forward.
like the effort,
Select
like the effort from
target.
green there, but
Player
he's just gonna lose.
Building.
Blue decides to take him out, even though
Yes, sir.
he doesn't do blue any harm, except for just
Insufficient
existing.
funds.
Dioptic yes, sir.
So I was a little bit afraid to expand where green was, because I was afraid blue was going to come and see that and try to stop that. And I didn't really want to pick two fights with people,
Building.
especially on either side of me. It would have been very tough.
Reinforcements ready.
And red is also starting to get siege choppers, so I was really afraid that he was going to start perching them on the hills and stuff,
Process.
and that would have been very tough.
Intensify. Unit reporting.
Load up.
Yes, sir. Letting the shifters in work.
And here I actually managed to get his
Yes, sir.
Conyard.
Promoted. Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit lost.
But here he has too many tanks, so I decided just to retreat, save something. And then he gets a really good
Building.
deso bomb there.
Unit lost.
Got it.
On hold.
Then he desos his own rhino tanks there, so I was like, maybe I'll chase him down, but one battle fortress,
Yes, sir. Move
still pretty vulnerable,
Reinforcements ready.
with only half health also.
Cancelled. Training.
So yeah, I was really scared. I was like, oh my god, I have like no tanks in my base. Anyone could just come in and wreck me.
Select target. Unit ready.
But I feel like all of these extra paradrops are definitely kind of
Unit
intimidating red and keeping him away.
Preparing for
Keeping him from knocking on my front door.
Got it clear view, sir. Up and over. I got him.
Unit ready.
Usually I like to go with like 2 or 3 battle fortresses and then like a whole bunch of mirages and
Unit
then some prisms.
battle.
But other times I'll go with just like mass battle fortress.
Unit ready.
We can make adjustments.
And here I believe I just go with like just these 2 battle fortresses and then go for
I've got the knowledge.
just mirages.
Building.
Letting the shifters in
Battle
working
fortress
condition.
on the
Tools of
alert.
the trade.
Unit lost.
So yeah, that's what I do here. I just spam mirage tanks.
Up and over.
Let's
Unit
load up.
ready.
I should have definitely captured that oil from blue. And here, red, I knew exactly what he was going to do. He was just going to target my my paradrop. So I was very upset about that, and I was honestly expecting him to retreat from here. But he decided just to lose everything
Trample on enemy.
and try to kill my battle fortress. But some of his siege choppers missed my battle fortress because,
Building.
I guess, of the geometry of him being on the hill and overshooting at my battle fortress.
Enemies.
Reinforcements ready. Unit ready.
So red, as expected, is just getting mass tanks, and I do start putting my paradrops
Unit ready.
on the hills.
Training.
And I was kind of looking around. I was like, okay, I need a spot, because red is just going to keep on constantly getting up tanks, and it's just going to be a pretty tough battle.
On hold. Unit ready.
So at this point, I was just like, you know, I'm gonna spy him. And honestly, I don't spy people that often, but and here, right, look, I saw his spy plane. I was like, oh my god, you know, he cannot see my helicopter or my spy. So I did something really smart and hit it behind my my battle lab just in the nick of time, right when his spy plane passes over, and he doesn't see it. So I get extremely lucky there.
Unit lost. Unit
And then all of his tanks come in. I'm like, oh Jesus,
construction complete.
not good, not good. And I should have moved my GIs up closer towards my power plant,
Unit ready.
but I didn't instead.
Battle fortress on the alert.
Building. Training.
So I knew Purple saw my
Reinforcements
We will
ready.
trample our enemies.
my helicopter, my spy, but
Select target.
you know I wasn't even going after Purple, so I wasn't really afraid of
Laying low.
him getting dogs and stuff.
Visibility clear. Let's load up the troops. We
Unit
will
ready.
trample our enemies.
Transport ready.
Rolling.
But yeah, I mean I really do need
Unit ready.
this spy. I really wanted to get both his
Infiltrated.
spy and his barracks, but you know his desolator was definitely I wasn't going to get anywhere near his desolator. I mean his barracks with his desolator constantly poisoning the land.
Troops.
But you know I got the Mirage tanks,
Preparing for battle.
Unseen.
I got the spy. Now I'm going to get
Ready.
the Mirage tanks, and now he got the message that he's been spied, that the technology has been stolen from him.
Building.
So now he's feeling a little bit pressured. Now he's gonna try to come at me.
Now you see.
And yeah, see, he's bringing all of his miners and stuff.
Let's see some action.
Even though there's some ore where you could get, but he's still just gonna
Take it in close.
bring his miners to the front lines. So I was like, okay, this is going to be all in.
Trees lovely.
Preparing for
But I mean, he has a crap ton of Rhino tanks. So I was really kind of depending on my
Reinforcements ready.
whatchamacallit, my GIs.
Select target. Unit ready.
rolling
Laying low.
thunder. Let's load up the troops. Let's see some action.
Insufficient
Shade
funds.
trees. Laying low.
Unit ready.
Battle fortress on the alert.
So blue and purple still going at it at each other. Very surprised by that.
Charge! Sir, yes, sir.
Unit ready.
So right now I'm just trying to keep my GIs alive,
Make a war.
because I know that
See some action.
they can definitely help me out.
Mobilizing.
Unit ready.
Let's make a war.
There, unfortunately, I don't have a GI or a seal in my battle fortress, so the Desolator just goes somewhere off to die
Let's load up the troops.
Unit ready.
by my Mirage tank.
Action.
Now here comes Red. I'm assuming that he was just gonna go all in here, so I was like, all right, I need to drag him in.
Lost. Unit promoted.
And here I was just like, oh my god, that is so many tanks. But look, he just runs straight through my Mirage tanks. Doesn't even fire them until it's too late.
Lost. Unit
And I keep all my
promoted.
battle fortresses.
Reinforcements
I still keep
ready.
at least half
In order. Nobody here.
of my Mirages, and it's a victory there.
Select target.
It's a big victory.
Unit promoted.
We will trample our enemies.
Running smooth. Nobody
And I'm just gonna try to destroy his expansion there, because that's his only source of income
Take it
from
in
those ore
close.
patches that haven't been depleted yet.
Nobody here
Take
but
it
us
in
trees.
close.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring up my MCV to the front lines just in case things go a little bit out of hand and I need to continue the fight closer, so I could produce more buildings. I could produce a war factory closer to his expansion.
Like
Building.
trajectory.
Take it in close.
But yeah, definitely those, that spy definitely helped me out a lot.
We will trample our enemies.
Energy.
Mobilizing. Battle
here but us
fortress
trees.
on the
Unit
alert.
ready.
Fire! We will trample our enemies.
And there's the cell.
Options.
Let's load up the troops.
So it was definitely a pretty close battle.
We can make adjustments. Running smooth.
Unit
And he just
ready.
quits.
Watch my
So now
shot.
just up to purple and blue. And then I look over to blue,
Aren't the trees
see how he's doing,
Tanks in order.
and he's getting completely wrecked by purple. At this point, I feel like purple was just messing with him.
Training.
He was just kind of like toying around.
Cancelled. On hold. Building. Reinforcements
So
ready.
now I'm gonna go after purple because he's the next strongest dude.
A warpath. Rolling
Select target.
And he too also has some bunkers.
Unit
I'm not
ready.
sure why people do that.
preparing for battle.
How about some action?
Packed up and ready. The new location,
Let's
Commander.
make a warpath.
Unit ready.
Mean, green, and everything's made to
Let's
fit.
load up the
Creeping
troops.
ahead. Yep.
Mobilizing.
How about some action? Letting the shifters in working condition.
Take it in
Mean,
close.
green,
Unit ready.
ISC ready.
So purple there actually has quite a bit of tanks next to his war factor, so I was like, okay, I need to take this a little bit slow. I need to cling to the cliffs where my GIs are so they can take some pot shots.
Nothing can stop us. Let's see some action.
And there he comes. They all come in single file line instead of coming as a big cluster, so that's a big disadvantage. It's like taking them out one at a time.
Laying low. Energy. Need a conversion? Optic manifold. Running smooth.
Now he brings all of his miners to the front lines, which a little bit worried there. But I mean, look at that. Look how quickly they die to those mirages.
Unit lost.
That is so crazy.
Unit promoted.
Let's load up the troops.
Creeping ahead.
And he just loses everything.
Laying low. By optic manifold.
Battle fortress on the alert.
Focusing
Nothing
light
can stop
energy.
us.
Reinforcements ready.
Status. Letting the
Building.
shifters
So-
in working condition.
Good effort. Good battles.
Going low. Prism tank in orders. Resolving target point.
Unit promoted.
Shifters in
Unit
working
ready.
Load up the troops. Let's make
Red, I believe I've never played against him, but blue,
natural shifters.
he gets on CNC Net relatively often.
on the move.
He's a decent player. On some maps he's good, some maps he's not the best. I guess here, for example, he suffers a little
Unit
bit.
ready. New construction options.
Condition. Intensifying light projectile.
Player
But yeah, now I'm just racking up
Watch my dust.
some more kills to see in the leaderboards.
Prism tank. Everything's made to fit. Made for
Battle
speed.
fortress on the
Sensors
alert.
stable. Calculating
Unit
orbit.
promoted.
Planting.
And blue's been stuck at this position for a really long time because there's no crates.
One more for the IFC.
You know, there's really no source of income once you don't have any miners.
Need a conversion? Need a repair? Need a repair?
They were just trying to end the game, and then blue just being a little jerk that he is.
Battle
Reinforcements
fortress on the
ready.
alert.
Let me win the
Let's see
game.
some action.
Green and unseen.
Select
Laying
target.
low.
And he actually sets his miner to work, which is actually really
The
funny.
tree's lovely. Time for an ambush.
Player defeated. You are victorious.
So GG, good game.